I said, look, you've got to waive this. This is not my client's fault. The IRS did this in error. She goes, okay, you're right. Give me a minute, and clickety, clackety, clickety. She took that $89 reinstallment fee off. Before I jump into my stories, I do want to thank you for listening in and welcome you to Dollars and Cents with Kristine. I am Kristine Stevenson, your host, and today, as I said, I'm here in my capacity as an enrolled agent, which is a federally licensed tax practitioner. And what that means is I negotiate tax debt settlements for individuals and businesses. So what that really means is I am dealing with the IRS. I'm the one on the phone. You're not. I'm the one putting together the necessary paperwork and forms that are required to send to the IRS. I'm the one fighting on your behalf. And in some cases, I'm the one fighting to right the wrong that the IRS has erroneously done inside your tax account, whether you know it or not. And I like to illustrate my points with stories. So I have a quick story about that. So this penalty pops up. I blow my stack. I get on the phone with the IRS 3 hours last Thursday to get this penalty removed. And I was able to do this. I'm talking to the guy on the phone, the IRS rep. He says, well, it's too bad that the penalty's there. There's nothing you can do about it. You can request it to maybe come off the account. And I'm like, wait a minute, maybe come off the account? Are you kidding me? No way. This should never have gone on. I said, go back to the notes, dig into the account. Look for December 10th of 2021. I talked to so and so. We had this conversation, and I'm always very careful about taking accurate notes. So I did all of this with the rep while I was on the phone. I had to fax him a document. I had to type up a document really fast, and I faxed it to him while I'm on the phone. He got it. He said, all right, give me 5 minutes. Longer story short, he went in and he took that penalty off
In 5 minutes.
in 5 minutes. And I was like, wow, well, yay me, good job. But and the thing is my client, of course, he had no idea. He had no idea this was going on. So again, as an enrolled agent, I'm trying to prevent all of that from happening. And one of the ways I can do that is the offer on compromise. And there are some real benefits if you can get into this program. And again, it's facts and circumstances dependent. You qualify or you don't. There's really no wiggle room. But some of the benefits, you're settling your tax debt for less. It eliminates the penalties and interest. There's no enforced collections activity. A lien can be removed once you make your initial offer payment. And if you have a lien on your house, sometimes it's hard to refinance if you need to do that. But there are some downsides. You might need to have a potentially large sum of cash to pay this offer on compromise, which is what this lady didn't have that I was talking about a minute ago. She didn't have $10,000 available.
So if you're going to make an offer, you have to be able to come up with
You
that
have
offer.
you
You got to
have
be
to
able
be
to
able
follow
to,
through.
right, have some follow through. And there are two different ways. You can pay off in 5 months, or you can pay off over the course of time from 6 to 24 months. And then you'll have scrutiny of your tax returns for the next 5 years. If you default,
Automatic audit. Is that what you're saying?
well, yes, they're going to be looking at your account because you made a deal. They're waiving thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars in tax. So you got to keep a straight line for 5 years. And if you default in any way, miss a payment, miss filing a tax return on time, boom, you're right back in trouble where you started from, and you fall out of that offer and compromise program. So I'd love to talk to you about that. 737-234-0196 if you're having some
Okay.
IRS problems.